Welcome back, baseball fans, to another edition of the SFCBL here on the GMNO Sports Network. I'm Toby Schulman on the call for this here from Little Fenway. We're going to be right back underway with first pitch here from Delray Beach. Kyan Phillips on the mound from Rutgers Camden for the Lightning, who are on fire with a 7-game winning streak, multiple doubleheader sweeps this week. We'll be right back when Phillips is ready to deliver that first pitch here on SFCBL Family Weekend.
Fielder number 12 from Lehigh University, Zach Wendell.
So Zach Wendell to lead it off for the Coconut Creek Diamond Ducks here from Little Fenway. Got Phillips here ready to dig in onto the rubber for his first pitch. First pitch is in there for strike one. Phillips able to locate there on the outside part of the zone for the first pitch, and just like that, we're underway here from Delray Beach. An 0-1 count to Wendell. Breaking ball in there, strike two. We've seen that breaking ball just dance across the zone for Phillips all summer. Right away, showing strong command ahead 0-2 to Wendell. That one is just outside. We'll have a 1-2 count here. One, two is outside again, so no bite from Wendell, and we will have an even count, 2-2 here. Two. Swung on and missed. Phillips stayed on that outside part of the plate. Worked for him there. He's got his first punchy. One away. Santiago Shield stepping up to the plate now for the Diamond Ducks. Pitch is in there. Another first pitch strike for Phillips. The 0-1. It's in there on the inside part of the plate. So Phillips attacking ahead 0-2 here again. Rutgers Camden right-hander looking to record possibly his second strikeout of the frame. The 0-2. Fastball cut on and grounded to third. Fielding and throwing is Benavidez, and he makes the play. It's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman number 18 from Lafayette College, Liam Ebbs.
So quickly 2 away here for the Lightning, and brings up for the Diamond Ducks left-handed hitter Ebbs. He's 5 for 18 on the year, home run, 7 RBIs. First pitch from Phillips is swung on and cut foul out of play. Phillips really pounding that zone here to start. Showing solid command here. The 0-1. is swung on and grounded down the first base line. Foul. So again, ahead 0-2 is Kean Phillips looking to get out of this inning facing the minimum. The pitch swung on and fouled back. So he'll try the 0-2 again. Sun's starting to come out here at Little Fenway. We'll see if Phillips can get out of it. That one swung on and hit into deep left field. Back at the track, it's off the wall, and it is going to be extra base hits for Ebbs. So 2 quick outs for Kean Phillips and an opposite field double off of the monster for Ebbs, and Diamond Ducks are in business here.
Number 20 from Fordham University, Joe Moscow.
Comes up Joe Moskelt now. Phillips will have to face another right-handed hitter. So we'll see how Phillips works with a runner in scoring position now. Diamond Ducks looking to strike here in the top half. Pitch. Breaking ball. Didn't find the zone. It's 1-0. Nice crowd here at Little Fenway for the 10 a.m. game. 1-0 is outside. 2-0. So Phillips falls behind the count for the first time today. Hitters count for Skell. He'll look to capitalize and try and play to run for the Diamond Ducks. The pitch swung on and grounded. Charging is Benavidez. Throwing off balance. He is going to be safe at first. We'll have runners at the corners now. Good effort there at third by Benavidez, but off balance throw couldn't get him. The runner moves up. We'll have a first and third situation here with 2 away. The Diamond Ducks. Comes up Nick Cucci. Pitch swung on and popped up into left field. Camped under it is Shapiro, and he will make the play. That'll be the final out of the inning. Phillips, a couple of base runners allowed, but no damage here as we enter the bottom half of the first here at Little Fenway. Knotted up 0-0. Into the bottom half of the first here from Little Fenway, Ryan Fiscolo at the dish. His first pitch is cut on and up the middle for a base hit, wasting no time is the Kentucky Wildcat, and Lightning in business here with 0 outs. Got a runner on first for Danny Machado, who we'll see take some hacks from the left side of the plate.
Batting second, shortstop number 1 from Florida Atlantic University, Danny Machado.
So an infielder I'm very intrigued to see in Boca Raton this upcoming fall and spring. Machado, a switch hitting infielder, is very fun to watch in the box and see what he could do here in his first at bat. First pitch is in there, strike one. So Machado will not follow the trend of first pitch swinging. The 0-1, runner goes. The throw down is. Did you get him? No, they did not. So he is safe at second. Be a runner in scoring position. So a couple pitches in, and Lightning already threatening here. The 1-1 count to Machado. One not swung on and be inside. Oh, hit him. Didn't even see that. Got in front of the broadcast equipment, and that one taken off of Machado, and he'll be on first now. So runners at first and second here, no outs.
Third extra hitter number 11 from Vanderbilt University, Corbin Reynolds.
That brings up the heavy hitter, Corbin Reynolds. Reynolds has been on a tear this summer, this week especially. He's been incredible. Got that average over 400 now. Had a big fly a couple days ago. It's been impossible to run on from behind the plate. And that one is swung on and popped up into the infield, caught by the first baseman Ebbs, and we went away. So rather uncharacteristic at bat for Reynolds, but good to see him going up there swinging, and sure the Lightning here start squaring that ball up and putting in play and finding spots where they can get base runners to score, as they've been able to do this entire 7-game winning streak. Pitch outside. So Jack Tate now to the dish, the Adelphi man who's been incredible this summer as well. 300 hitter. Another guy that you see go up there and swings early and counts. Tries to get on base and swing in there, but cut on and miss. So it counts 1-1. 6 RBIs on the year so far for Tate. He has his 7th potential RBI there. It's 180 feet from home, and Ryan Fiscolo. The pitch is swung on and line to the third baseman and caught. Is there a double play? There is. So nice play there from the Coconut Creek infield at the hot corner from Evans to double up Fiscolo there at second. We'll move to the top half of the second. Still knotted up at 0 here from Little Fenway. So Aaron Orozco to lead it off for the Diamond Ducks here in the top half of the second. The Baylor Bear coming in to face the right-hander, Kean Phillips. The pitch not be in there. Second pitch swung on and hit into left field. Shapiro makes the play. Took a step in on that ball and tried to recover and take a decent enough route to it to make the play, and he did just that. Those will always be a scary play for a corner outfielder. That one was hit very hard, and Shapiro was able to recover well after taking that first step in and record that first out for the Lightning. It's one away here for Phillips. Pitch on the way is swung on and popped up into shallow right field. Is there a play? Nope. Ball will fall. Yeah, bat will continue here. So Nick April Gath is up from Florida Southwestern. Right-handed hitter behind 0-1 now to the right-hander Phillips. Pitch. No bite from him on the outside breaking ball. It'll be a 1-1 count. One. Swung on and popped up. McCleary, does he have a play? Makes it. So a couple of flyouts and 2 away for Phillips and the Lightning.
Batting 8, designated hitter number 23 from Fullerton College, Cole Shepard.
Cole Shepard, New Jersey native from Fullerton College. Stepping up with 2 away. First pitch in there from Phillips for strike 1. So we'll see how Phillips attacks now ahead of the count from the IMG Academy alum. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. Phillips in a similar position here. Last inning. We'll see if he can get out of this one quickly. Pitch swung on and grounded to second. Fielding and throwing and making the play there is Nicholson. And that'll be the inning. So Phillips faces the minimum here in the second. Move to the bottom half where Lightning will look to strike first. We're still knotted at 0 here in Little Fenway. Brings up Tyler Worth to the plate, having a big week and doubleheader on Thursday. 3 doubles in that game, too. It's our player of the game there. First pitch to him is low, ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Count evens. Pitch. Same spot. There you go. No, be a 2-1 count. Pitch. Low. So we'll have a 3-1 count here to Worth. Benavidez on deck. Nico Benestead in the hole. 3-1 is in there. So Worth will have to pick up the bat and keep this one going. Do full count. FDU man Tyler Worth. And that one will be inside, so be a leadoff walk. And brings up dangerous hitter in Benavidez.
Six, third baseman number 14 from the University. You have that muted.
First pitch to Benavidez is inside. One zero. In there for strike one. Swung on and grounded foul. Benavidez hitting 267 now on the season for the Lightning. Had his first home run of the summer this week. He's got 11 RBIs. His red-hot Lightning offense. Behind 1 and 2. Pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. So, strikeout here with a runner on first for Diamond Ducks. And that brings up
Batting 7, designated hitter number 9 from the University of South Florida, Nico Benestead.
Brings up Nico Benestead to the plate, hitting 391 on the summer. Snap throw to first. He'll be safe. Benestead ahead 1-0. Pitch on the way is in there. Count evens now, 1-1. Pitch. Breaking ball is not in there. 2-1 count now to Benestead. That breaking ball is in there, so count will even at 2-2. 1 away. Worth still taking his lead off of first base. No movement there. Two. Grounded. Back to the pitcher. No play to be made at second. He flips to first from the mound, and he got him. Interesting play there, but there will be 2 away with a runner in scoring position for the Lightning. Brings Oral Roberts, Austin Nicholson to the dish now, taking reps at second today. See what he can do with Worth there at second. Pitch, swung on and hit foul. Still 0-0 game. Head of the count. It's Diamond Ducks right-hander. The pitch to Nicholson is up and away. It'll be 1-1 count. One on the way. Swung on and grounded to first baseman. He is there to record final out as he flips to the pitcher. We will be knotted at 0 as we head into the top half of the third here on the GMNO Sports Network.
Ducks batting ninth, right fielder number 3 from Florida International University, Ryan Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter, Evans, and then top of the order for the Diamond Ducks. Top half of the third. Still a 0-0 game. Kean Phillips on the mound still. His first pitch is popped up to center fielder. Has it for out number 1. It's an easy can of corn there for Fiscolo.
Third baseman number 10 from Emory and Henry College, James Evans.
So James Evans up to the plate now, and it'll be top of the order after for the Ducks. So the West Boca native steps in to face the right-hander from Rutgers Camden. His first pitch, breaking ball, beautiful pitch in there. Middle of the plate, 0-1 count. Phillips gets a lot of spin on that. His 0-1 count is grounded foul. Back towards the Ducks on deck circle. The 0-2 on the way. Swung on and grounded to short. Machado fields, throws, And he'll have him out number 2. So 2 away quickly here again for Phillips. So besides those couple of batters maybe in the second inning where Phillips got behind the count, he's been so good at getting ahead of that count and showing that strong command here early in this one. So he's looking to face the minimum yet again here. His first pitch. In there, strike 1. Breaking ball working on first pitch for him. Second pitch is chopped to first baseman, but there's no play to be made as a flip from Worth is off the glove of Phillips, and there'll be a runner at first here with 2 away. So that was a tough spot there, as it's always hard for the pitcher to get over and beat the runner, and Worth and Nicholson, there was a little bit of no man's land there. Still 2 away. Pitch gets away from McCleary, and you won't have a throw. Runner advances to second on pass ball. So 1-0 count here. Phillips looking to escape. That one in there. So count even, 1-1. One pitch is swung on and cut back foul. Pitch swung on and grounded to Benavidez there at third throw, and he'll have him. So runner on for the Diamond Ducks, but did nothing with it as we move to the bottom half of the third here. Phillips able to work out of that one. Still knotted at 0 here from Little Fenway.
From Florida International University, Logan Shapiro.
Be Logan Shapiro, Brian McCleary, and then Ryan Fiscolo due up for the Lightning here in the third. First pitch swung on and missed. It's nearly a third of the way through this one. Still 0-0 game. That pitch is outside. We'll have a 1-1 count. The 1-1 swung on and grounded to short, fielding and throwing. It's April Gath, and they're able to get him for that first out. So one away here for the Diamond Ducks, and it brings up the catcher, Brian McCleary.
Catcher number 12 from Adelphi University, Brian McCleary.
The Delphi men stepping in now. Looking to make something happen here for the Lightning in the third with one away. First pitch. Breaking ball's in there. Caught that inside portion of the zone. Rosenthal's ahead of this one. 0-1. That one swung on and missed, so a couple off speeds. He's quickly ahead here, 0-2 to McCleary. Just 2 for 19 on the summer. And he will get rung up on 3 pitches. So nice at bat there from the pitcher Rosenthal.
Ryan Fiscolo.
Brings the top of the order back up to the plate for the Lightning and Ryan Fiscolo. Having a solid summer at the plate in 273. Seen countless times. He's just wastes no time there in the leadoff spot. If he sees a pitch he likes, he's going to swing. First pitch to him is low. Little cameo there from Danny Machado getting that foul ball. The pitch to Fiscolo is same spot, gets away, and Machado will have some more work there with another foul ball. Or pass ball, I should say. 2-0 count. Pitch. Bouncing ball again. So Rosenthal is going to look to avoid the 2-out walk here to the leadoff man for the Lightning. So he'd have to face Danny Machado and then possibly Corbin Reynolds. That pitch is in there for strike one. Pitch on the way is low to Fiscolo. So a runner on first with 2 away. Lightning are in business with Danny Machado coming to the plate.
Now batting number 1 from Florida Atlantic University, Danny Machado.
So Rosenthal will look to escape with a runner on first, 2 away. Pitch on the way is, don't know if it was in there or not, but stolen base is in there for Fiscolo, who took off there. That pitch was a strike, so Miss Fiscolo running down to second there, trying to get that baller strike call, and it was a close play at second, and he's in there, so there's a runner on scoring position yet again. Machado looking to break this tie. We'll see if Fiscolo after that maybe makes a break for third. Rosenthal ahead of yet another count. See if the switch hitter Machado can put one in play and put one into the outfield possibly to score a run. The 0-1. Taken upstairs. The 1-1 is swung on and lifted into right field. Is it going to get down? It does. It's going to be a single, and it's going to be an RBI one at that, as Fiscolo is able to come around and score on a bloop hit from Danny Machado. We've got a 1-0 game here from Little Fenway with 2 outs. Now runner on first for Corbin Reynolds. That will bring Corbin Reynolds back to the plate, who was a victim of a first pitch infield flyout, his first at bat. You got to imagine this be more of an at bat for him. He's swinging at that first pitch. He's being aggressive today, but he cut on and missed. 0-1 count now. Reynolds look to keep this inning going. See if he can barrel one up here and move these runners up or bring some home. Pitch, check swing, but runner goes. Throw down is not going to be in there, as the second baseman can't corral it in. Machado will be safely in scoring position with 2 away here, so base hit from Reynolds will likely score the game's second run. One count coming up to the Vanderbilt catcher, Corbin Reynolds. Pitch on the way. In there. Breaking ball catches the inside part of the plate. Reynolds now with 2 strikes will have to protect here. Machado there at second. Pitch on the way. Check swing. No offering. Be a 2-2 count here. Swinging early in that at bat. Reynolds able to work it back to an even 2-2 count. We'll see if he can win this battle here. 2-2 pitch. Away. Ball 3. So that'll release Machado there at second. Jack Tate up after Reynolds here on deck. We'll see if he will get a chance to take another at-bat here in this game. This third inning. Machado dancing off second, and he's going to force Rosenthal to step off. Count still full. Machado doesn't break for third, and be a walk. That brings up Jack Tate. So Delphi's Jack Tate now coming in to face Rosenthal for his second time around. First pitch in the dirt. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted into center field. Is that going to get down? It does. Machado racing around third. He's going to score with ease. Reynolds moving there to third. It is an RBI single for Jack Tate. Delray in business now. 2-0 lead here in the bottom half of the third with 2 outs. Tyler Worth to the dish now. Runners at the corners. First pitch to him is inside. We'll have no movement from the runner Tate there at first. So still 2 away here. 1-0 count for Rosenthal, who's looking to limit this damage to just 2 on the 2 RBI singles. 1-0. Swung on and hit out of play foul. So Tate did break for second there. We'll have to take the long walk back to first. 1-1 count. See if Worth can deliver another big hit for the Lightning faithful here in attendance. The pickoff move, it gets away from the first baseman. Reynolds going to break for home, and he does. Tate will not make a break for second base, but Reynolds able to score. So a defensive miscue results in another run for the Lightning. Worth now a 1-1 count. Runner on first. Pitch. He's in there. Strike. The 1-2 to Worth. Swung on and missed. So healthy swing at that one, but Lightning get 3 in the bottom half of the third. Advance to the top half of the fourth here on the GMNO Sports Network from Little Fenway. 3-0. Delray leads. It's the first baseman Ebbs to lead it off for the Diamond Ducks here in the top half of the fourth. 3-0 game here from Little Fenway. Phillips back on the mound. That first pitch is grounded to first, or line to the first baseman Worth, who's able to make the play. One looked like it might have taken a hop, but did not. Caught on the fly. It'll be the first out.
Fordham University, Joe
Moscow now will step in after the first pitch out. Looking to maybe have more of an at-bat against Phillips here. But Phillips pounding that strike zone and forcing these Diamond Ducks to swing and put the baseball in play. That one up and in. Pitch from Phillips is just off the outer edge of the plate. See if he can work his way back into this count. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and checked, I believe, but he absolutely went on that one. 2-1 count. A little sword there from Kean Phillips. Be a 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball, another check swing. No. The 3-1 pitch from Phillips is swung on and missed. Be very interested to know what velo-wise Phillips is sitting at on that fastball. It's gotten a bunch of whiffs so far here through the first few frames and into the fourth. 3-2. Popped up. Got to play foul. Phillips will try again here on a 3-2 count. See if he can win the battle. Pitch on the way. Swung on and cut out of play foul again. So we'll try the full count pitch again, and that one's outside. So a 1-out walk for the Diamond Ducks, and they have a runner on here.
Now batting number 1 from Pasco Hernando State, Nick Cucci.
Nick Cucci's up now. Runner on first for him. Busts the pink bat out, and he will face the right-hander Phillips. Pitch on the way is outside. So Phillips looking to bring that baseball back into the zone here. The 1-0 is lined into center field. Piscolo should be there, and he is out number 2. So Phillips has done a great job this entire outing so far of utilizing his defense to make plays, and a team that, when we saw earlier in the SFCBL make some defensive miscues, they've been really solid, especially throughout this week. A lot of great defensive plays behind the plate between McCleary and Reynolds, and the infield has really cleaned it up here. Big part of why this team is on a 7-game winning streak. Very young and versatile infield with guys like Nicholson able to play all over the place. That first pitch is outside. The 1-0 is outside, so 2-0. So that miss seems to be low and away right now for Phillips. We'll see if he's able to bring that back towards the plate here, or if that breaking ball can start to work and get these hitters to swing and miss and maybe chase a little bit outside of the zone, but he's quickly behind 3-0. That runner's still at first base. So we'll see if Diamond Ducks hitters have the green light here. with a 3-run deficit. The pitch is just upstairs, so 4-pitch walk, and Phillips will now look to escape a jam with runners on first and second.
Florida Southwestern, Nick April Gath.
Brings up shortstop Nick April Gath. Coach Danny will come out to the mound and try to allow Phillips here to regroup after a couple of walks in this fourth frame. We'll be right back on the GMNO Sports Network when he's ready to deliver that next pitch. So Phillips ready to deal. First pitch is in there. So he finds that first pitch command here in this at bat, and he's ahead 0-1. April Gath. The 0-1 squares to bunt, but he's able to pull back. Interesting choice there. It's square for a bunt with 2 away. Gotta respect it, honestly. Pitch on the way is in there. Caught that outside portion of the plate. We're at a 1-2 count now. So Phillips, 1 pitch, can get these Lightning back to the plate. The 1-2. Outside. Count will even. 2-2. Outside, so we'll do another full count. Big pitch coming up here. Kane Phillips, whatever Coach Danny was telling him on the mound, I'll have to channel that here. Try and retire this batter and retire the Diamond Ducks here in the fourth. Pitch on the way, runners break, and that one will be up and in. We'll have bases loaded here on a 2-out walk from Phillips.
Ready number 23 from Fullerton College, Cole Shepard.
That'll bring Shepard up to the plate. So the Diamond Ducks can capitalize here, and one big hit can tie this game up. Pitch. Swung out and miss. He wanted to do something with that one. Phillips has been great with the first pitch strikes, at least until this fourth frame, and Ducks coming up there to swing early. It's ahead of this count, 0-1. Pitch. Swung on and popped up. Shapiro and Fiscolo ranging there in left center field. It'll be Fiscolo to haul it in. So Phillips able to work out of it. A bases loaded jam. We move to the bottom half of the fourth. Delray still leads here from Little Fenway, 3-0. So Brady Benavidez leading this one off at the beginning. First pitch to Benavidez is a breaking ball that catches the plate and 0-1 count. Rosenthal working quick is gets 2 strikes here quickly on Benavidez. So the Berryman looking to protect now with 2 strikes. That one gets by and beat ball 1. A couple fans here putting their iPhones on the fence. Had to protect those from falling after that pitch. That one is cut on and missed. So a quick strikeout for Rosenthal, and there's one away for the Diamond Ducks. And those parents up there recording on the fence, it has me reminiscent of the early days of the broadcast when foul ball would knock the portable off the mount. First pitch to Benestead is inside, so able to stay put in the box there on that breaking ball. Didn't seem to scare him one bit. We'll have a 1-0 count here. Pitch to Benestead is inside again. It's not the guy you want to fall behind in a count to. Benestead gets one down the plate here. That's right in his wheelhouse. He'll make you pay for it. See if he does that here. 2-0 pitch. No bite. Good spot there on the outside portion of the zone. It'll be a 2-1 count. That one nearly got a piece of Benestead, able to get his head out of the way. It'll be a 3-1 count. That one is in there. So Benestead thought he might have had ball 4, but caught the zone. Another full count here with one away. See if Benestead can win this battle against Rosenthal. Full count pitch. Swung on and hit high and deep into left field. Past the left fielder who was running on it, and that will roll to the wall. Benestead will race for third. Is there a throw? There is, and he's in there, safe. So decent effort from the Diamond Ducks outfield to try and cut that one off and get Benestead out on the bases, but it will be a 1-out triple for Nico Benestead.
Austin Nicholson.
So meeting at the mound here. We'll get a new pitcher, so we'll have that info for you when we come back here on the GMNO Sports Network. One away, runner on third after the Nico Benestead triple. Nicholas Course to the mound for Diamond Ducks will face Austin Nicholson here. First pitch to him is fouled back. Second pitch, line to the second baseman who throws home and gets Benestead in a rundown. We'll see what Benestead can do in a pickle here as Nicholson's going to advance to second. He gets by him, and he's back to third. So they're pleading the case of the umpire as he's saying he's out of the baseline, but Benestead able to juke around the Diamond Ducks, and we've got runners at third and second here with one away. So how about that? So here's Logan Shapiro now. I need to watch that rundown back and see really what happened there. As soon as Nicholson got to second, Benestead juked around the tag of either the pitcher or
Florida International University, Logan Shapiro.
Lightning will put pressure on your defense, and they did exactly that as the ball doesn't get past the catcher, and Benestead will be a little more cautious there at third this time around. 1-0 in there. Shapiro still looking for a big hit here. Single could break this game wide open. So that one is in there. Would be interested to see the velo on that one. It didn't look like it came in very hot, but it'll freeze even the best of hitters. 1-2 count. So Benestead at third, Nicholson at second. Pitch on the way. Outside. So we'll have a 2-2 count to Shapiro. Pitch. Swung on and missed. And Shapiro mad at himself about that. Swing was very aggressive and high heater. Look too tempting here as we'll have Brian McCleary coming up with two away.
From Delray University, Brian McCleary.
First pitch gets away. Benestead starts to break again, and he will race back to third base. So Cleary ahead, 1-0 here in the count. Pitch. Swung on and off the end of the bat. Foul. That pitch is outside, so we'll have a 2-1 count to Ryan McCleary. Top of the order due up next inning. McCleary able to get on. They'll come up in this one. So 3-1 count. Scolo on deck. Machado and then Reynolds. 3-1 count now. Pitch on the way is just outside. So we'll have bases loaded here for the top of the order, and Ryan Fiscolo comes back to the plate.
Ryan Foscolo.
So Fiscolo will look to deliver here, 1-for-1 with a walk. Run scored. That first pitch in the dirt. Count evens 1-1 after Fiscolo cuts and misses. Simon Hoffman's courtesy running there at first for Brian McCleary, the catcher. We'll have a 1-1 count to the Kentucky center fielder, Fiscolo. Pitch on the way. In there. Caught the low and inside portion of the zone, and we will have a 1-2 count with 2 away here in the fourth. Pitch on the way is swung on and missed. So big time pitch from course there to get out of that bases loaded jam. Fiscolo down on strikes. We'll go to the top half of the fifth. Delray still leading this one 3-0. So Phillips still on the mound here in the top half of the fifth. His first pitch cut on and missed. Second pitch, just outside. Be a 1-1 count. So the Lightning threatened in that bottom half of the fourth. Ducks are able to get out of it. Let's see if they can chip away here. That one is popped up into shallow left center field. Fiscolo will be there. Another fly out to the center fielder from Kentucky. That'll bring up Evans, and then we'll be back to the top of the order here for the Ducks. We'll get Coach Kaufman coming out, and all likelihood have a pitching change here as Phillips. Another strong outing for the Lightning. Looks like Chris Kelts is coming in for the Lightning. Phillips' day will be done. 4.1 innings pitched, only one hit allowed, 0 earned runs, few walks, but a strikeout. Nice strong outing there from the Rutgers Camden right-hander. We'll be right back when Chris Kelts is ready to deal his first pitch for the Lightning. So Kelt's first pitch in there for strike one. We saw his brother Braden out earlier this week, and Chris will come out, and he's quickly ahead 0-2 here to Evans. The 0-2. Outside. Count moves 1-2 now. There is a defensive substitution with Trolio in there at second base, and he got him strike three on the outside portion of the zone. Kelts retires his first batter on strikes. We'll have two away here. The top half of the fifth.
12 from Lehigh University, Zach Wendell.
So top of the order back up again for the Diamond Ducks with Zach Wendell. First pitch just inside. It'll be ball one. Wendell trying to avoid that average going under 100 as that one's skied into left center field. Shapiro hauls it in on the run in a quick inning for Kelts. We will move into the bottom half of the fifth here after a quick frame from both Phillips and Kelts. We'll be right back here on the GMNO Sports Network, where the Lightning will look to add some more runs to their 3-run lead. It's the FAU Owl, Danny Machado, to lead it off here in the bottom half of the fifth. Vandy's Corbin Reynolds on deck. First pitch on the way to Machado is upstairs, ball one. Machado had RBI single earlier in this game. That one is lined to the shortstop. Throws and makes the play for out number one. It's Corbin Reynolds now to the dish for the Lightning.
Now batting number 11 from Vanderbilt University, Corbin Reynolds.
So Reynolds got on with a walk his last time up and came around to score on that wild pitch. See if he can maybe help himself out, tack on another run here. First pitch swinging again. Reynolds has been very aggressive, and with a 400 average this summer, cannot blame him at all. He's hitting incredibly well here in South Florida. 12 for 29 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Good pitch is in there. So quickly behind 0-2 is Reynolds. Number 11 will look to work his way back into the count now, as he was able to do in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up to right center field. Bell comes in and makes the play. So quickly 2 away for the Diamond Ducks. It brings up Adelphi's Jack Tate back to the dish.
Now batting number 8 from Adelphi University, Jack Tate.
It's first pitch on the way to Tate. In there, strike one. Tate's got a hit today, an RBI single. We'll see if he can add another hit. Take a ball in the dirt. Count evens 1-1. Pitch to him is skied into right field, and making the play is Bell for out number 3. So a quick inning as we move to the top half of the 6th here. Still a 3-0 game from Little Fenway. First pitch on the way from Celts is outside. So welcome back, baseball fans. The top half of the 6th here. Almost 2/3 of the way through this Saturday family weekend day game from Little Fenway. 3-0 lead here for the Lightning still. Celts will have to work through the heart of this Diamond Ducks order. He's got a 2-0 count. That pitch swung on and chopped back foul. It's nice seeing a packed out Little Fenway today. Guys, families in attendance to watch some Summer League baseball here in South Florida. That one is lined up the middle for a base hit, and the Ducks are in business. She'll able to get on with a leadoff single, and Celts will now work with a base runner on. That'll bring up Ebbs, who had an opposite field double off the monster in the first frame. Kept Kean Phillips from facing the minimum in that one. See if Celts can maybe roll a double play here for his infielders. Pitch. Low and in the dirt. No break from first base. So Burkholz moves into left field for the Lightning. We haven't seen him in a couple days. He's been out of town from what I heard. Pitch on the way. In there. Have a 1-1 count here to Ebbs. So solid day from Logan Shapiro in the field, but Burkholz will take over in the corner. Pitch. Swung on and hit into left field, but foul. So Celts now with a 2-strike count. Runner on first. Pitch on the way is swung on and lifted into center field. Viscolo coming in. He's got it for out number 1. Runner retreats to first, and Celts can get out of this inning with a nice little double play. Trying to speak it into existence here. Same defensive look for the infield after Trolio came in, play second base, subbing in for Nicholson last inning. First pitch from Celts. Outside. The 1-0. Low. Just quickly ahead of the count is Muskel. 277 hitter with 5 RBIs for the Diamond Ducks on this summer. Pitch. Low, so falls behind 3-0 here. And again, with that 3-run deficit still looming over the heads of the Diamond Ducks, we'll see if they maybe have the green light here. You would expect probably them to take, though. And he swings and misses at what could have been ball number 4. Celts can work his way back into this one now. Finds one he likes from McCleary. Fires. Nice pitch right down the plate there for full count. We'll see if Celts can win this battle here. Pitch. Swung on and chopped to Benavidez. Fielding and throwing off balance. He will make the play. A really tough out there for Brady Benavidez as he's able to make the off-balance throw and scoop it up on the run. 2 away here with a runner at second now for Chris Celts.
Number 1 from Pasco Hernandez State, Nick Cucci.
First pitch is cut on and missed. So Celts ahead of the count here early in this at-bat. That runner on second. Taking a modest lead there. Pitch. In the dirt, McCleary able to keep it in front. Count evens 1-1. Pitch on the way. It's outside. Two one. In the dirt, that one is going to get away, and runner breaks for third. He's in there. So really good effort from McCleary and Benavidez to try and get that runner out. Play looked closer than I honestly thought it would have been there at third. So Celts will try the 3-1 here. Try to work his way back into yet another count. Pitch on the way. Swung on and hit to Benavidez at third, who bobbles it. Can he make the throw? It's not in time. So a run will score. And he advances to second as he's out. Really aggressive base run in there. But the run will score. It's now a 3-1 game. We'll move to the bottom half of the sixth here, where Celts gets a gift to get out of that. Limits the damage to just one. We'll be right back here on the GMNO Sports Network. FDU's Tyler Worth here to the plate in the bottom half of the sixth. First pitch in there for strike one. That one popped up. Foul. The 0-2. He got him. Beautiful spot up and in the zone. We've got one away here.
14 from the University of Richmond, Brady Benavidez.
It's the Barry man, Benavidez. Back to the dish. One away. First pitch to him is cut on and miss. Second pitch in the dirt. We'll have a 1-1 count to Benavidez. The 1-1. Bouncing ball. Be a 2-1 count. Two and one. That one fell right back into the zone. Count will move to 2-2 now to Brady Benavidez. Pitch. Swung on and cut out of play, foul. Two again. Swung on and lifted into shallow right field. It's going to get down. So base hit for Benavidez. And a nice effort there from Shield to try and make the over-the-shoulder grab. He's not able to haul it in. Benestead will come up with a runner on first.
Fighting number 9 from the University of South Florida, Nico Benestead.
It's Benestead up again here, who is having a solid game. A hit is 1 for 2 and avoided getting out on that pickle and did not end up coming around to score, but that one swung on and missed. 1-1 count. So Benestead's average after that base hit last time up to 400. That one jammed him up and it's inside for another ball. 2-1 count. Two one. Low. Ball 3. That one upstairs. So Nico Benestead aboard here, the 1-out walk. We got runners at first and second now for first at bat from Seton Hall's Dom Trolio. So the second baseman steps into the box for the Lightning. The runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way is swung on and foul. The 0-1. One missed the plate. I have a 1-1 count. That one low. Trolio moves ahead of the count, 2-1. Pitch on the way. Up and in. The Ducks in danger of letting another aboard via the walk. That would load the bases here with 1 out. And off-speed pitch is going to fall back into the zone there for strike 2. It'll be another full count. We'll see who wins this battle, the Ducks or Trolio. Pitch on the way. It's upstairs, so Trolli will be aboard with a walk, and we've got the bases juiced here for the Lightning with one away. And Max Burkholt's coming in to take his first AB in a couple days.
Now batting for the Lightning, number
So Bryant Burkholt stepping in. Fouls the first pitch back. This would be a great welcome back party for him if he can plate a couple of runs. So 1-1 count to Max Burkholtz now with one away. Bases loaded. Pitch upstairs. Burkholtz looking for second RBI on the year. Seems like our broadcast feed went out. Burkholtz pops one into shallow center field, and that play is made. We'll try and get that broadcast cam up for you guys here momentarily, as it seems like that was our hopefully one outage of the game, as we seem to consistently get here on the GMNO network. We're getting someone out there to try and get that all fixed.
From Delray University, Ryan McCleary.
Shout out Robbie LaStella on his off day coming here, and he's going to try and get that up for you guys. Still got some audio here as bases loaded for Brian McCleary. His first pitch was outside in 1-0, so Benestead at second, Benavidez at third. That one popped up into right field. Is there a play for? Yes, there is. The right fielder makes the play. Benestead coming home. That was the third out. So we will move to the top half of the seventh. Broadcast is back. We're getting that right on the camera for you guys now, but that will be there for you when we come back here in the bottom half, or the top half of the seventh, here on the GMNO Sports Network. So Austin Birch leading it off for the Diamond Ducks in the top half of the seventh. 3-1 game here. Chris Kelt's still on the bump. That pitch inside. We'll have a 2-0 count here. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded to Benavidez there. The throw is in time, so nice play, and we got one away here in the top half of the seventh. It's Coach Kaufman coming out, and he will bring an end to Kelts' day on the bump. With a solid outing for him as goes 2 innings on 1 hit baseball, giving up 1 run, not earned, 1 K, no walks. 7 batters faced for the man. He will retire to the dugout. And we will be right back with the next pitch here in the pitching change on the GMNO Sports Network. It's Justin Bridenstine from University of Southern Indiana coming in, throwing a first pitch strike to relieve Kelts here in the seventh. Second pitch in there. It's really interesting arm slot that we're seeing from him. Tough to pick up for these right-handed hitters, and 0-2 count with 1 away. The 0-2 swung on and grounded foul. The 0-2 swung on and chopped foul again towards the Lightning dugout. The 0-2. It got him on the elbow. So a break for the Ducks, and we'll have a runner on first here with one away in the top half of the seventh.
Now batting number 19 from Southern Wesleyan University, Grant Harrison.
First pitch nearly catches a piece. It did catch a piece. Call the jersey, and we'll have runners on with back-to-back hit by pitches. It's Coach Danny coming out there to talk to his guys, settle him in after a couple hit batters. Don't want these runs to come across, as this would tie the game up. But now we got Corbin Reynolds behind the dish as well. So see if he can get his guys some strikes here. Still one away. Runners at first and second. Runners go. Throw down to third is not in time. Runner from first stayed there, and we have a first and third situation here with still one away and a one count. The 0-1. Swung on and fouled back. So we got a 1-1 count, I believe. Pitch in the dirt. So 1-2 count. Or 2-1, I should say. Pitch just popped up. Second baseman Trolio under it. He'll have it. No tag and a big infield fly for the second out. Still runners at the corners here. 2 gone.
Now batting number 27 from Palm Beach Atlantic, Aaron Vetter.
First pitch on the way. In there. Strike one. The 0-1. Up and in.
Oh no! Again. What?
Runner broke for second, and Tulade Steel is going to give runners in scoring position now on both third and second here with 1-1. Close play there at second base. Completely missed that one, as that was completely unexpected out of the Ducks. 1-1 count. He's fouled back towards the third base line, and we will have a 1-2 count here, 2 away. Big pitch coming. pitch. Swung on and laced foul. So count remains 1-2. Another big pitch coming up here from Breitenstein. Stero native looking to get out of another big jam. Pitch. Swung on and grounded. It's Benavidez. Pivots, throws. And a scoop there from, looked to be Austin Nicholson there. Or Brock Silvers, I believe that was. Yep, it was Brock Silvers making the nice scoop there at first. We'll move to the bottom half of the seventh here. Still a 3-1 ball game from Little Fenway. Top of the order back for the bottom half of the seventh here from Little Fenway. Still a 3-1 lead. Lightning looking to tack on some insurance. First pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1 is in there. So Lightning's going to have to try and maybe put the barrel on one of those very slow off-speed pitches. It's kind of been freezing hitters all game. And Fuscolo tries to put the barrel on that one, and he's not able to time it up. Swing and a miss, strike three. Quickly one away here for the Diamond Ducks. I'll bring Danny Machado back to the plate, who will continue to take hacks from that left side.
Money number 1 from Florida Atlantic University, Danny Machado.
First pitch to Machado's outside. Second pitch is grounded. First baseman fielding and flipping to his pitcher. Nice play there, and there will be 2 away. So some good work on both sides, the pitcher and defense.
Corbin Reynolds.
He'll have a big task on his plate for this potential third out here if he wants to face the minimum. Be Corbin Reynolds. We'll see if Reynolds will go up first pitch swinging like he has been. 0 for 2 with a run scored, a walk. You know, a guy like him is looking to break into that hit column here, the first pitch. He'll take strike 1. 0-1. Just outside. Catcher tried to frame that one back and couldn't get it. One. Up and away. Count moves to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lined straight to the shortstop, April Gath, and that will end the inning. Of course, able to face the minimum. 3 up, 3 down. We move to the top half of the 8th here on the GMNO Sports Network. Lightning still lead this one 3-1 from Little Fenway. We're back in the top half of the 8th. First pitch, swung on and cut foul. Breitenstein coming back out for his second inning of work. So we'll have a 1-1 count here. Pitch on the way is in there. Nice frame job there by Corbin Reynolds. It's a 1-2 count. 2-0. Pitch on the way. No bite on that high heater. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Great pitch there on the outer end of the zone. We got one away.
At ready number 2 from Palm Beach Atlantic University, Santiago Shio.
Breitenstein starting to settle in here nicely. Brings up the 2-hole hitter. Santiago Shield. First pitch to him is just a little inside, and count moves 1-0. That one outside, and count quickly 2-0 here to Shield. The 217 hitter, 5 for 23 on his summer so far for the Diamond Ducks. That one grounded. Pick attempt from Benavidez is no good. That one gets into the outfield. It'll be a single for Shield. Still one away here.
How about number 18 from Lafayette College, Liam Evans?
So Coach Kaufman will come out here, and looks like we'll have a pitching change in the 8th. We'll have that info for you when we come back here on the GMNO Sports Network. But at least for the outing for Breitenstein, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no walks, no earned runs. We'll be right back here from Little Fenway. So Brendan Confreda on the bump now for the Lightning. Saw him earlier this week. Looks great his last time out. His first pitch will be low for ball 1. He'll go to work here with a runner on first and 1 away. That one. Skied out of play, foul. So the count is now 1-1 from Brendan Confreda. See if maybe a potential double play ball can get rolled for this infield. That one is low again, and we'll have a 2-1 count here. Two and one. Cut on and grounded past Trolio. So a single will move the runner up to second, and have runners at first and second here with 1 away for the Ducks. So come out threatening here in the 8th.
From Fordham University, Joe Moscow.
Moscow to the plate now. Runner in scoring position, another at first base, and see if Confreda can work out of this jam. First pitch, chopped, foul. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted into left field. It gets down for a base hit. Gets away from Burkholz. One to come in to score. And the other will come into third. So see what that's ruled as. But either way, Kelt's in there at second base. We got a 3-2 ball game here. One away. Runners on second and third.
One from Pasco Hernando State, Nick Cucci.
We'll bring Nick Cucci back to the plate. Cucci steps back into the plate with the pink bat. See if he can plate a couple more runs here. First pitch from Confreda is ball number 1. So we got ourselves a game here from Little Fenway. 3-2 ball game. Just one out for the Lightning. Their infield is in. That one is popped foul. Count even 1-1. Cucci's 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch on the way. It's outside 2-1. Count will move 2. Two-one pitch from Confreda outside. Count will move 3-1. Three-one. The pitch from Confreda is popped up. Left fielder Burkholz camped under it. This should bring home another run, and it will, as not enough time there for Burkholz to work behind that one and fire a throw in there. This game is tied at 3 runs apiece. And Confreda will look to now escape this 8th frame with a runner still in scoring position here and 2 away. Pitch on the way. In there. Cucci did a job and brought home a run. That pitch low, and it gets by the catcher Reynolds. Runner will move to third. Now the go-ahead run for the Ducks is just 90 feet from home. Counts 1-1. Big spot for Confreda. The 1-1. It's up and away. So we'll have a 2-1 count here to Birch. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, but gets blocked by Reynolds, and that saved a potential go-ahead run. FIU Panther looking to get out of this one. Needs a couple of strikes. That pitch swung on and popped up. Shallow center field. Danny Machado under it. He will have it for the final out. So a couple runs tie this ball game for the Diamond Ducks. We'll move to the bottom half of the 8th, where Lightning will have a couple more chances here to plate that go-ahead run. We'll be right back from Little Fenway on the GMNO Sports Network.
8 from Adelphi University, Jack Tate.
This new pitcher on the mound for the Diamond Ducks is Adrian Quinones from St. Thomas, the senior, Lehigh Acres native. Southpaw digging in, face Jack Tate. His first pitch, just a little low. Silvers will have a job to do grabbing that one. Southpaw 1-0 pitch. Big curveball. Broke right into the plate, and count will even 1-1. Be interesting to see hitters adjust to that. Second curveball thrown to Tate in a row is grounded to the third baseman. He'll fire, and he got him. Nice scoop there at first by, I believe that's still Ebbs there. Yeah, made a nice scoop there for out number one. Brock Silvers now to the plate. This is a dangerous right-handed hitter
How about number
for
31 from the
Quinones.
University of South Florida, Brock Silvers.
So Silvers has put a charge into a baseball over the wall here before at Little Fenway. We'll see if he can do it again here. Give him a go-ahead run. Or maybe just give him a base runner here. Counts 1-0. Silvers 7 for 28 this summer. Homer, 3 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. In there for strike one. The 1-1 pitch is in there, so that looked like a little change piece there from Quinones, and he's working in a nice 3-pitch mix here from that left side. The over-the-top release is tough for Lightning hitters to catch up to. Silvers be down on 3 pitches after facing that first pitch ball, and 2 away here quickly for the Diamond Ducks, and that brings up
number 14 from the University of Richmond, Brady Benavidez.
Brings up Brady Benavidez. First pitch on the way to Benavidez. Swung on and missed. So the stuff's working for the Diamond Ducks southpaw here in this 8th frame. 0-1. Swung on and missed. We'll see if he goes back to that massive breaking ball. Big curve. See if it falls off a table here. He got him on the curve. Quick inning for Quinones, who just works that pitch mix by the Lightning. 2 Ks for him. Will enter the top half of the 9th, where Diamond Ducks will look to plate that go-ahead run. So the shortstop, Nick April Gath, digging in to face Brendan Confreda. His first pitch swung on and missed. So big ninth frame here for Confreda. Scoreless frame would give him the chance to walk it off in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikes. The count's now 0-2. The 0-2. Low. So we'll see if Confreda can put away April Gath here to lead off this top half of the ninth. This would be a big first out. That one swung on and missed. Confreda able to work his first strikeout of the inning on the leadoff man, April Gath, and a huge first out for the Lightning here in this ninth inning.
From Southern Wesleyan University, Grant Harrison.
Brings up Grant Harrison now to face Confreda, who spoke very highly of Corbin Reynolds behind the plate when gave him a post-game interview a couple days ago. Said the way Reynolds is able to just bring strikes back into the zone gives him a lot of confidence out there, and we see that confidence is starting to settle in now for Confreda as he works ahead of this count 0-1. Second pitch. Just low. But Confreda starting to find that zone a lot more here already in his second frame of work. 1-1 outside. It'll be 2-1 count here. The 2-1 pitch is low and away again, and we'll have a 3-1 count here. Big pitch coming up from Confreda to try and work his way back into this count. 3-1. Upstairs, so we'll have a one-out walk here from Brendan Confreda, and that will put a runner on first for the Diamond Ducks.
Number 37 from San Jacinto College, Nathan Bell.
That brings up San Jacinto's Nathan Bell. Steps up with one away here. We'll see if put that San Jacket brand of baseball to use here. That one swung on and missed. Confreda checks over to the runner at first. That one's outside. We'll have a 1-1 count. Big shout out to the Cookies that made their way into the press box. That one fouled back. So we'll have a 2-strike count here. Confreda looking to get his second punchy of the inning. The 1-2 on the way from Brendan Confreda outside. Count will even 2-2. Popped up. Is there a play? Scolo makes it. We got 2 away here. So Confreda starting to settle in now nicely. They might need him just for another out here. So now a 2-2 count. Checks over the runner there at first again. Or not a 2-2 count. We got 2 away here. Apologies. Be $1 into the announcer jar for me. That one fouled back. We'll have a 1-1 count, I believe. So Confreda, after letting those tying runs come to the plate, has really looked better here in this ninth frame. He's trying to give these Lightning a chance to walk it off here. That one swung on and missed. 1-2, the count will move to. The 1-2, runner goes. Throw from Reynolds. Won't matter. So the strike him out, throw him out, honestly looked like it was in time, but again, doesn't matter with 2 away. Another punch out for Confredo. We'll move to the bottom half of the ninth, where the Lightning will have a chance to walk it off here from Little Fenway. 3-3 score, and we will see you in the bottom half. The dangerous Nico Benestead to the plate to lead it off in the bottom half of the ninth. Ball 1 to him. So Canonis is coming out for his second frame of work here. Works a curve into the strike zone to Benestead. So Benestead could play hero here. The 400 hitter is 1 for 2 on the day. Swing and a miss on that one. Tie game here in the ninth. 1-2 count on the way to Benestead. Out. It'll be a 2-2 count. Birch trying to give his pitcher a called third strike, but Benestead lines one up the middle for a base hit, and the Lightning are in business here with no outs in the bottom half of the ninth. Dom Trolio to the plate now with Benestead there at first.
Fighting number 15 from Seton Hall University, Dom Trolio.
So you wonder if they will keep Benestead out there or maybe get a courtesy runner, but Benestead avoided the pickle earlier and showed his ability on the base path, so I'm sure he'll get a go at it. Trolio's first pitch is inside, strike 1. That one's lined into right field. It is down. So back-to-back base hits. The Lightning very much in business now with runners at first and second, nobody away. Max Burkholt's a single here. Could be the dagger.
From Bryant University, Max Burkholz.
So we'll see Burkholz step in, try to deliver. He bunts, and he will not square one down as pulls it away for ball one. Seen Burkholz lay down bunts before, and you got to think he's going to square down again here. The 1-0 count. He does. That one's in the dirt. It'll be 2-0 again. So we'll see if he'll start swinging or if he'll try to square down another bunt here and move these runners up. Squares to bunt again, and he does not get that one down. 2-1 count now. So now we'll see if Burkholz starts swinging or if he continues to bunt. Like I said, we've seen it before. He's executed that. No bunt attempt. He swings, and that's past the first baseman. Is Benestead going to come around to score? He's going home. The throw is wide, and Benestead will be in there. It's a walk-off single for Max Burkholz, and the Lightning will take this one by a score of 4-3 from Little Fenway. Welcome back to the lineup, Mr. Burkholz. We'll be seeing you guys next week. The Lightning's win streak continues. 8 straight for Delray. What a week for them here in the SFCBL. That's all we got for you folks here on the GMNO Sports Network. Player of the game, undoubtedly Max Burkholz with a big walk-off single. We'll get his interview out shortly, and we will see you guys here next week on the GMNO Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a safe rest of your